Nope, still not worked. Oh, it's because this has happened. Hold on. Copy, delete, paste. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, sick. For the search key, set the say enter the data, but I think I've done it late, but thank you very much. Yeah, I think this is correct. Right, that means to just drag this out. All right. Perfect. Then we go down the 15th of March. Which way around is to and from? That's a good question. All right, I can confirm it down here. I think it's from and to. I'm pretty sure. You go down to the 15th. Yeah. Yeah, it's from and to. From Wyatt to someone else. Right. Then we've got... So can I move this over now? Oh. Ah! Flashbang, I'm so sorry. I wish I could put calls in here too, but that's just too fucking complicated, I'll be honest. Ali was getting pissed. He won't even help me with the simplest... Give me 5 minutes, please. Ask somebody else for help. Ah. He won't even help me with the simplest something. Where do you want us? Because he's pissing me off. I wonder who that's about. I wonder who Tally's talking about here. The more I can do now, the less we have to do then, because I promise you nobody will think of the prep work. The prep work, huh? Anna, are you around? What happened? It doesn't matter. It does matter. So this looks like it's after the incident. So Wyatt wasn't there. Because Tally's blood was on scene, so we know she was there. So I don't think Wyatt ended up going. He's like, give me 5 minutes, please. And Tally said, ask somebody else for help. Interesting. Okay. Okay, now, hold on. I'm gonna close my window. Someone's cutting their fucking grass. You're here now, but with your camera material-wise. Juhan Pat's text saying still nothing. I've no idea who that is. Juhan Pat. Who the fuck is this guy? One book, 9 trims. Any news? This doesn't look like anything sus, I'll be honest. This guy paid for his shit like so long ago and he gets fucking wood. Okay. Okay. This. Materials? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at the faceless again. So we know something happened on the 15th, and we know what it is now. The 16th, they had a call, like, during the incident. It was like 1 a.m. 18th, they had a call at 01:39. Let's have a look. 18th. Ali said, call me. Georgina Williams. Why the fuck has she popped up? Wait, what? Just a text out the blue. Wait, there might be a phone call. Yes, there was. Interesting. Okay. I'll close this. Close this. Close this. It'll be nice and easy. Okay, so let's go back to faceless. It was the 18th at 01:39. Wait, Wyatt Jones purchased crates from another furniture company? What the fuck? I don't know whether that's suspicious or sad. Let me know if you got that order today. The guy's name? Roderick. You still need fur, haven't been around. This just looks like a business relationship. Did you... What the... Oh, let me know if you got that order today. Okay, he just ordered shit. Oh, that doesn't seem anything. We do, but you guys haven't paid the last 2 wood orders you guys got from us. So. Oop. This is still pending. Oh, it's Sean's. Anything else? Material hub. Just buying some shit. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing crazy. Why don't we check the older call? That 18th one didn't really do much. like 18th of February, right? Who's that? When? Oh, have we got anything there? 18th of Feb. At what time? 21:16. 18th of Feb. Nothing interesting. Can you bring that to the lumber company? The Dusty McSpur. Okay, let's have a look at Dusty. Buying fur, I guess so. Yeah, this isn't anything interesting, I'll be honest. It's just Wyatt trying to get materials. Okay, back to Faceless. Born on the 24th of Feb. 24th of Feb. 21:32. Got the apartment sorted. Random who called. Who the fuck is this? What? Hold on. What is this? Oh. Might be nothing. They text Wyatt saying, got the apartment sorted. Random who called. Okay, they didn't show up there. That's a weird one. I'm gonna add it. Unknown. The Wyatt. Okay. Helios. What's this? Fucking calculator? Strange. 25th. So when was the Faceless call again? It was the 24th. Okay, let's have a look at the 4th of March. 4th of March, 22:20. 4th of... Was it really that big of a gap? Oh, it was. Oh! Ooh! 4th of March at 22:20. Who does he fucking text? Brandon. Brandon Valentino. Wait, what is this? Oh! This is the fucking prison shit. Interest. Interesting. Okay. Lang was also something just before. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Where is it? I can find it in here. Okay. Uh-oh. Brandon Valentino. Someone we suspect to be involved with the Faceless in some capacity. Buys 10 club rigs. The fuck's a club rig? Have you seen a club rig? They're fucking massive. What's he need 10 of them for? 17,500 apiece. 175k. Lang Buddha buys 10 club rigs. This time, 20k. $200,000. Why do they both need fucking 10 club rigs? To give you an idea of what a club rig is, hold on. I'll find one. I'll find a picture online. It's like this shit. Like these things. These fucking like massive light show fucking club things. But okay, hold on. Now I want to see something. Now I want to see something. If we go into here, what fucking extension does he use? Is it a PNG? You know what? Has link. Let's do that. That's an option, right? Yep. Not here. Okay, this is construction supplies. Brandon? How many is in here? Is it just the one link? One link. Okay, Quinton's got an actual fucking list. No club breaks. Sophia Torres. There's a link in here somewhere. Reinforced crates. That fucking pricing thing. 24,999. This. Gary. Lumber. Blueprint. Okay. Lang was just the one. It was literally just the one. But that was on the 19th. The 19th of Feb. Okay. Unknown contact. Teddy B. I don't know who that is. Eddie Bosco? Is that a guy? Nothing. Yeah, maybe they're opening a nightclub. They're opening a nightclub together, man. Nothing there. Oh my god.
Sock22 hey.
Get the shit out of me. Thank you for the 38 months, nobody's buying fucking club drinks apart from those two. And they're both, what, 10 each? Large crates. Omar Samir. Now, Omar, I think, is a member of F&F. Yeah, this guy's an F&F member. And then Danielson. So out of, in this month, 2 people purchased 10 fucking club bricks. And it was Lang and Brandon Valentino. Interesting. That seemed, I'll be honest, we gotta pull on that fucking thread, dude. Wait, hold on. Lang paid in cash too. There was no bank transfer. He paid in cash. Lang. Yes, do you have Lang with you? No, there's a guy saying he's you here. Lol, Johnny. Lang? 4 minutes later, he sends over the... Wait, hold on. Wait! Hey, it's Wyatt. Got some furniture you might be interested in. Immediately after, messages Sophia, can you have Lang give me a call? Yeah, I told him about your surprise. I think you'll like the furniture I have to offer. Then he texts fucking Kaiji, come to the Lumber Co when you get a chance. Then he texts this number, and I remember he texts Kaiji Lang's number. Who were they again? Hold on. It was Flippy, Lang, and somebody else. Yeah, there's Lang. And Torres. Wait. Is Kaiji like one of... Like, is Kaiji like Wyatt's middleman? I think that's what we're seeing here. He's like his guy, you know? And he's like getting contact with these people. Oh, here we go. Wyatt Jones, Sophia Torres, paid. Wait, hold on. We've got a bank transaction. Hold on a second. Do we? Oh, it's the fucking account. This must be the account number of the lumber company. Hold on. Judge, I need a judge. Please be a judge, please. Fuck you. Wait. This might be easy. Hold on. We might have an easy way to... We might have an easy solution to this. Where's those links? Because Wyatt never gets money for furniture. So we just go to a link. We go to fucking Sophia Torres. 644-75784. What am I doing? Wrong thing. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay, and then what about Lang? What did he pay it to? It's all going to the fucking... It's all going to the lumber company account. We need to subpoena that. We need to fucking subpoena that shit. I got an idea. I called them before, but I'm going to call them again. Who sells furniture? Nobody. There's literally nobody selling furniture. Furniture. No, there's nothing. Okay, never mind. We'll do that bit of the investigation later. Let's say something different. That's just the price and shit. I'm so interested that now we need to subpoena the lumber company. We definitely need to subpoena the lumber company. Holy shit. There's some shit going down, dude. Got some furniture you might be interested in. Whose number is this? I think the money for whatever Wyatt is selling is going through the lumber company. It's being cleaned essentially through the lumber company. That's Luciano. Okay. Let's have a look at the conversations between Wyatt and Luciano. That's it. That's literally what it is. He tried to call him, and that was it. Hi. Did he not say high quality anywhere? I could have sworn he did. Oh, he just says furniture. Interested. Okay. Surprise? Where we've seen surprise in here. Anyway. This was on the 19th. Sounds good. Ready whenever. Interesting. Oh, it's all on the 19th too. On the 19th, he sold 20 club rigs. And he gave Brandon a better price. He gave Brandon a fucking $2.5 grand discount, dude. What the fuck? What's that about? Favoritism? Club rigs, right? All the cool kids getting club rigs. Hold on. Let's have a look at something else. Did the Faceless contact him on the 19th? The Faceless contacted him on the 18th! Okay. Okay. You know what? Now I'm interested. Hold on. Hypothetical. Faceless contacts him on the 18th. Faceless is like, yo, I got this cool new dig. It's called Operation Dread Torrent. You want in? Sure, bud. Who else does the Faceless call on the 18th of Feb? BD on the 17th. Edbert on the 17th. Brandon on the 24th. Tries to call somebody on the 14th. Maximilian on the 17th. Forehead on the 17th. Nutty Bird on the 18th. Flippy on the 17th. Fuck, this guy was busy. Then Wyatt on the 18th. Yeah, here's Sean being a pick me MC. Misha on the 17th and the 18th. Hold on. Hold on a second. Notepad. Give me a notepad, please. One notepad. Frederick, no. Skipper, no. Andy, no. 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 Beatty. No. Just going all off these dates alone. Edbert. I said Roperburn. Oops. Brandon's the 24th. I'm gonna put him at the bottom because his name's come up. Gang, no. Maximilian Angel. Aubrey Webster. No. Gotti Bard. Flippy. Wyatt. Lucky's called the same day as... I'm not gonna put him in the same day as Brandon. Bucky. Just because I noticed it. Same day. Brandon. John, no. Charlie, no. Michael Manx on the 16th. I'm going to note that as the 16th. It's a little bit before. No, that's March. Go away. No. Misha Standel. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I'm overcooking. Maybe the fucking meat's going fucking well done right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 7 supposed suppliers as per our info from the article. The Faceless... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Faceless called 8 people around the 17th of February. And bear in mind that... Wait. Pause. On the 15th is when the Faceless called Dark and said... Operation Dread Torrent is fucking happening now. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. So either it had started, was gonna start, or it already started at that point. And those names are Speedy, Edward, Maximilian, Aubrey, Scotty, Flippy, Wyatt, and Misha Standel. Maybe we're overcooking, dude. Maybe. But the fact that he called so many people on the same day, it's not exactly the same day. Around the same time. And we're going off of that because Wyatt started selling club rigs on the 19th. and he got a call from the Faceless on the 18th. So, Okay. We got Brandon selling club rigs on the 19th. Oh, wait, it was so early on the 19th, though. It was really early. I'm meeting with... Just hit me up when you're good, miss call. Sounds good whenever. Okay. Hold on. Let me cook. We've got to put all this together afterwards. We've got to get this from brain to paper. Wyatt Jones to Lucas. I'm now curious. Is there any DLC around? I'm now... Hold on a second. Come on, Craig, pick up.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how the DLC have that arrangement with the lumber company?
Yeah, as stupid as that shit is.
When did that start?
From what I understand, before they got their warehouse, because they were starting to do it before the warehouse came up and available, and then they used the warehouse to like explode it, like extend it and everything.
You have
Basically,
like a
when
date,
Gary took
roughly.
over. I mean, Gary's the one that started it, from what I understand.
Bye.
So it's whenever Gary came into wardenship or something. I could be wrong, but that's from what I understand.
I have to talk to DLC about it. Okay.
When did Gary come into power or whatever?
I mean, Gary coming to power? I had no idea.
Fuck, I can pull over and look
When did
it
they
up,
get? When did they get the warehouse? I think that might be a better question. Roughly.
That might be a harder question to answer. It might be faster to find out when Gary came in.
Oh, shouldn't they have like a report about it? A DLC report about the warehouse? When it was probably like a DLC announcement or something?
Oh, yeah, probably. I know we had an announcement whenever he came in to take over. Hell, there was a fucking state marshal. No, there was an announcement about that whenever.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
he left a PD announcement. Let's see, announcements.
Nothing in here.
It was a bit ago. God, it was like fucking a hot minute. DOC command resignation was February 20th. Yeah, so February 20th is when Gary took over Warden.
February 20th?
Yeah.
And the warehouse was there at that time or not?
No, it came about a week or two after he took over, and he fought to get it. Wait, did he take it from Scotty? No, he got it made while he was a warden.
Okay.
Yeah, he got it opened up while he was warden, so it's since then.
Yeah, it was at least the 25th. The 25th of February, they had a contract with Project R to provide lockpicks. So I imagine at that point, they had the warehouse. Because how else would they have made the shit?
They might have done it privately, because I don't think he got it for a little bit. I don't think he got the factory for a little bit, or the warehouse for a little bit.
Yeah, but they were doing it for inmates, no?
I don't know. I need to look it up in the property thing, because it's the address for that warehouse is 9112 Route 68. It's a very unique one. It's like one of the only properties with a 4-digit fucking.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out a time frame with all this shit, and I'm wondering whether this whole like deal with the DLC was a way to get production moved out of the lumber company warehouse to reassign, I guess, the production of that warehouse into something else, right? I don't know whether I'm overcooking there, but it's a theory, so I'm just gonna see if I can put that together.
Yeah, it's a loose thread. Fucking pull.
Like the amount of loose threads that are in here, mate, it's insane. I don't want to say anything on the phone.
Are you still digging through that?
I'm still digging. Yes,
I'm walking in the fucking thing so we can get off the phone and stop getting tapped by Bruce.
Hey, Bruce?
Yeah, I found his ass fucking tapping phones outside the PD before, outside of Martial Law.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took a picture of him while he was doing it, and then he like literally masked up and everything, and then pulled out one of his own cars out of the parking lot right there and sped away.
Really?
Like, hey, dumbass! If you're gonna try and sneak around, don't pull cars out right in front of me from the fountain.
Okay. Listen to this. 18th of Feb. Wyatt gets a phone call from the Faceless. Right. I'd say less than 12 hours later, he meets up with Brandon Valentino, and he sells Brandon Valentino 10 club rigs. That's what it's listed as on the invoice. The big fucking club lights, yeah. 10 of those at $17,500 a pop. So a $175,000 sale, right? Then, not too long after, on the 19th, so the next day, I think he goes to bed. Next day, he gets in contact with. So initially, he tries to get in contact with Luciano DiCenzo, Cyprus, right? Gets his number off Natalia Omar, who I think is a doctor. He tries to call Luciano, doesn't get through, so he texts him, says, "Hey Luciano, it's Wyatt. I've got some furniture you might be interested in." Right? Then he calls Sophia, says the same thing. And then he texts her saying, "Are you with Lang right now?" She says, "Yeah, I told him about your surprise." Then he texts somebody else. I think it might have been Sophia. He texts as well, because she didn't pick up at first, saying, "I've got some furniture you'll be interested." Then, not too long later, Lang purchases 10 club rigs at $20,000 a pop.
20 grand a pop?
Yeah, so first one was 17.5 grand, then it was 20 grand for Lang. So he
12 of them?
No, so first of all, he sold 10 to Brandon, 10 to Lang. 10 club rigs. You see the size of those things?
Yeah, they're fucking massive. That would take a massive building.
Yeah, I don't think he's selling fucking club rigs, Craig.
What does Brandon... You mean Valentino, right?
Valentino. Someone who has been tied to the Faceless several times.
Oh, fuck, he moved. He doesn't live in Polito anymore.
He doesn't?
No. Oh, wait, is he the one that traded with Danielson? Hold on. Nicola 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I think that... no.
I think he is the one that...
Is it? Is that what Danielson lives?
I think he is the one that traded. Yeah, because remember, Danielson used to live in Mirror Park. And
yeah, I remember.
He just traded with somebody. He just traded somebody in Mirror Park to move to Polito. Like, now, and I know Valentino used to live on
he did,
Procopio. I couldn't remember where. Oh, you know what that is? So he did trade with Danielson. So he moved to Mirror Park. Huh. And that's an even smaller building than what he used to live in.
Yeah.
You always call up Valentino and go down there and be like, "Hey, I heard you got a new house. Can you give me a tour? Maybe he'll let you in." And then when we see there's no fucking club rings in there.
Club rings, yeah. I'm not even... Yeah, I need a way to, and I think I can do it from the interrogation I did. I want to subpoena the lumber company because I think I have a strong theory that Wyatt is one of our 7. And I think he's using the lumber company to clean the money he's making from whatever the fuck he's selling. I think this Kaiji guy I spoke to you about, I think he's a middle guy that Wyatt uses because he sent Kaiju. Sorry, I think that's the wrong name. I think it's Amari is his last name. He sent Amari Lang's number, Luciano's number, and Flippy's number, like straight after he sold all that shit. Like he was like going, get in contact with these guys, and these guys have got money,
I need you. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be hard to articulate PC to get financials on Lumberco on that.
Well, he admitted
without a little extra
he admitted
legwork.
that. I think I need to go back through the records, but he said that there was invoices of him buying lumber from the Faceless. I think I can use that to subpoena the invoices and the bank records for the lumber company for the same time period that I did for Wyatt.
Before you tip your hand on that one, what I would recommend is get someone to reach out to Lumberco and get quotes for those lights.
The lights, yeah.
Not obviously you just can't call up and be like, hey, how much are club rigs? I mean, you got to be like, you got to have somebody who's going to pretend to be like,
just like they can send a list.
New house.
Yeah, send a list of shit that includes a club rig.
Yeah, and then being like, hey, what the fuck is this thing that I have? I'm trying to get this in my house. Do y'all sell these?
Yeah,
I've got one on my blueprint, and I'd like to put it in my house.
It is like I've tested it. Like I've tested the club rigs exist. Like they are an actual thing you need to buy to decorate your house with that shit. But
yeah, but for them to be $20,000 sounds absurd.
Exactly.
Like, how much are even the safes and shit that people are always like deadly after?
Not that much.
Yeah.
There was another one where
some random fucking lights are more expensive than the most sought after and rare safes out there.
There was another one as well where Sophia brought like some reinforced crates or something for like $25K a pop, and she bought 3 of them. So that's another one where I'm like, I think that's a good idea. We get like a CI or something to go and, just have a list of shit, including those things, to try and get a price range. And whether or not
hell, doesn't even have to be a fucking CI. It could just be another marshal, just like Gunner or someone.
Yeah, I know, but if we can
someone that nobody knows
tip
about.
off, even if it's just a cop, I think.
Well, it's not a tip off if you're. Yeah, it's not even a tip off if you're literally just like doing a regular quote request.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. It can't be me though, because I think he might think so.
Yeah, he might throw it off and throw you one of those heavy quotes on there.
So that's the Wyatt stuff. But then, so the face is called Wyatt on the 18th. They'll start selling these club rigs on the 19th, right? So there's an implication there that something occurred on the 18th that pushed Wyatt to be selling this shit. So then I looked at the Faces subpoena, and I looked at everybody that they called around the 18th, and there's a list of 8 names, including Wyatt. Now, I don't know whether or not that's a coincidence. One of them's Scotty Bald, so, I don't know how accurate that is, but the names on the list are pretty,
we know Scotty was constantly talking to the Faceless, so...
Yeah. So the names were Speedy, Edbert Ropeburn of the ADMC, Maximilian Angel, Aubrey Webster, Scotty Bald, Flippy, Wyatt Jones, and Misha Standel of Chaos Legion. Now, we know, as of the other night, that Cypress are definitely, involved with the Faces stuff. Speedy was even heard on the radio. Edbert Ropeburn, ADMC were... I actually don't know if we've had connections with those. My brain's mushed them. Maximilian Angel's a bit of a strange one. That's like, I don't know whether that's like a, I don't know. Aubrey Webster, obviously, besties have been involved with these guys. Flippy, Hydra's been involved, and Misha Sandal, Kayastin's been involved too. So, like, most of these, other than like Scotty and Max, we've had like confirmation that they've been involved with the faces prior. So, yeah, I don't know. We're definitely starting. Well, I feel like I'm starting to at least put together some suspect names for who these suppliers might be, or it could all be a coincidence. But it's about proving it, really. But yeah, there's a lot of strings to pull on. I'll put it that way. You're quite great, guy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
I'm thinking. All right. Well,
fuck, you got me. Now I'm starting to decipher the fucking all three of the subpoenas I got, so I can do my timeline thing with them.
Yeah, I honestly, if I didn't do a timeline for this stuff, I would have been lost. But yeah, I put in all the numbers and did the whole X lookup thing, and it's pretty interesting the way things are lining up.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if have you already done it where you've combined the phones and the bank records together to show a timeline view?
I haven't done that yet. No.
Okay, I'm almost done configuring it. I can give you the full thing where it's a spreadsheet that has
Like an example
aligned with bank and phone. Yeah. That way you can see if there's money transfers between some of these things to show like what they're talking about when money's moving and shit.
I really do think that if we get the lumber company records, it's going to give us a much better idea. I'm also thinking that maybe I need to like look into incidents that might have occurred around the 19th, like after the 19th, including Brandon and Associates and Lang and Associates, to see like what they were in possession of it. You know what I mean? Like, well, here's an issue is that Brandon hasn't been caught for anything apart from the 16th of April. Dude, look at those books! Look at those fucking books, man! God! 2 books and a notebook? 3 books! 3 books and a notebook! And nobody takes pictures of them, man, so I can't do anything with them. Oh my... Can't believe it. That's crazy. Fuck. Bobby Belgium. Here's the 5th of March. He had a Deagle. That's it. Dude, I just nobody look at the books. I can't believe it. Nobody takes photos of the books, man. I need to run the bathroom. This shit's fucking. Oh, this is getting spicy. We're pulling on fucking threads, dude. My jam, dude. This is my jam. All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the loo, get a drink. All I've had today is coffee, so I should probably get something else. And I'll be back.